again. Happy Wednesday. Now, I want to point out something cool. If you can see these wind barbs from your screen at home, you actually see the winds converging down here along the I-10 corridor. That's indicative of that cold front we've been talking about all day. So right now, it's in the southern portion of our viewing area, which is why there's still that warm spot because it hasn't completely passed through yet, bringing that cooler air. But as you see, northern big country, lower 50s right now. As you get to the Concho Valley, lower to mid 60s. 66 right now in San Angelo, 60 degrees in Baird and Albany, 55 in Snyder. That's a cooler spot. Now tonight is actually going to be a really cool night below average, and we've been seeing so many above average nights. This is welcome. We're going to get to about 40 degrees here in San Angelo with partly cloudy skies. Those winds coming from the north will still be fairly breezy at about 15 miles per hour. Wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour. So if you're taking your dog on a late night walk, if it's a small dog, make sure they don't get blown away. But as for tomorrow, sweater weather is back in effect. We've had 2 days of record-breaking heat, even another day today of warmth, but that sweater weather is coming back tomorrow. We're going to have a hard time making it out of the 50s. 59 will be the high here in San Angelo with partly cloudy skies. The average high for this time of year is actually 10 degrees warmer at 69 degrees. So this cold front packed a punch with it. But tomorrow night, I want to talk about that because it's going to be even chillier than what tonight was. As you see, we have some areas well below freezing. Eastland 29 degrees, Brownwood 31 degrees, Comanche, Coleman, Ballinger all at that freezing mark. The rest of us, we're going to see light freezing, which is why I want to bring up protecting the 4 Ps: people, plants, pets, and pipes. Elderly and children, make sure they're inside under some warmth. Keep your pets, if you have any outdoor pets, bring them indoors. Same with your outdoor plants, bring them indoors. And your pipes, make sure before you go to bed you leave all of your pipes on a light drip so they don't end up bursting. But as we look towards tomorrow night, there's also going to be a total lunar eclipse happening, the first in almost 600 years. It's going to be most visible around 3 a.m., but the timeline to see it will be about 3.5 hours from around 1:15 to about 4:45-ish. So if you're a night owl like myself or like Artavian Whitehurst, try to go outside and catch a glimpse of that. Be sure to send us a picture of it as well, because with the full moon we have tomorrow night colliding with this eclipse, it's going to make for a really pretty what they call blood moon. So once again, if you're outside taking pictures of it, make sure to send them to us at 325-655-6006. But let's move back to temperatures and what they're going to look like for the next few days. So we're going to have a hard time making it out of the 60s tomorrow. We'll start to warm up on Friday, headed into the weekend. Friday getting to the upper 60s, the weekend getting back to the mid 60s. Well, we have another cold front on Sunday that's going to bring us back to the 70s, starting out the work week a little closer to average. But for now, we're going to wrap this up with the 7-day. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow, and then kicking off the weekend with sunny conditions. Cloud cover will come back into play on Sunday with the arrival of that cold front, but then we'll see a warming trend going into the start of next week, along with those sunny skies. But it looks like the potential for an additional cold front on Wednesday, and this one might bring some rain chances with it. So we may or may not be looking at some rain as we head into Thanksgiving. Abilene, same story, bouncing around with the cloud cover and possible rain chances going into the middle of next week. Back to you.